Joe Hopkins here with one of my favorite topics, and apparently one of yours, and that is budget guitars and the manufacturers that make them. Now, I have a whole bunch of guitars here. Right now, you know, maybe you can see a few of them. I'm surrounded by my rather inexpensive offerings, and I'm going to go over some of them and give you an idea of which ones are, I don't know, the best, right? Let's start with everybody's favorite, Harley Benton, right? I have a number of Harley Benton guitars. I've got this one, the SCFR, about $300, and all the guitars I'm going to talk about today, they're under $300. Most of them are around $200 or less. This was around 300 bucks when I bought it, and it is, honest to God, an excellent, excellent guitar for $300. This would be an excellent guitar for $500. Seriously, it's just a really good axe, right? Harley Benton makes good stuff. Are they the best? Well, I don't know. Let's take a look. The price is definitely there. Let's see. I got another Harley Benton here. Whoa. Another Harley Benton electric. And that's this 7-string I bought. Now, this was under $200, I believe. Now, obviously, you spend a little bit more, like on this SC, and you get better hardware. This one has Grover tuners and those Roswell Alnico pickups, which the Roswell pickups are really good. And, you know, it's got a Floyd Rose tremolo, and it's got better stuff. This one was less money. It has what they call their high output humbuckers. And they are kind of high output. They're not as good as the higher end Roswell pickups, but it's a lower price guitar. They have 7 strings that have the better pickups and the better hardware. But for under $200, good guitar. You know, the $300 one has a set neck, the lesser price 7-string has a bolt-on neck. So you got options, and they're all really good. They both came set up pretty good too, reasonably speaking. I also bought one of their kit guitars, which I've done videos on, and it's really good. Let me find somewhere to set this. Yeah, the kit guitar is really good, and I bought a 5-string bass from them, which also has Roswell pickups. It was under $200, and it's a 5-string, and it's terrific. So Harley Benton makes really good electric guitars. They make really good acoustic guitars too. Let me see. This one, their Delta Blues model, is, you know, little out of tune. It was about $100, you know, plus shipping, but about 100 bucks, and I play it all the time. I love this guitar. Really good acoustic guitar. Sounds great. It's all mahogany. And I got this one for around $200, just over it was like 210, something like that. They're 12-string, which is spruce top, mahogany sides and back, mostly in tune. It is definitely better quality than the $100 guitar. It has better tuners, has better wood. You know, they both have piezo pickups with the, you know, you can plug them in. It has a little controls on it. Really good guitars. So with Harley Benton, you have some choices there. Electric guitars, acoustic guitars, different price ranges. And I've gotten electric, I've gotten acoustic, I've gotten different priced ones, and they're all really good. They're all really good. That would put them as a contender for the best budget guitars, right? Well, another brand that I got different types of guitars from, Xavier. I bought this electric guitar from them. It's sold through guitarfetish.com. I'll put links to the websites down below. Check out the links if you want to take a look at their offerings. I spent about $200 on this. I think with shipping and everything, it was like $220, something like that. So it's about a $200 guitar. It's a Telecaster, obviously, made by Xavier. Really good guitar. I'd put it right up there with Harley Benton, honestly. It came well set up. It's well built. The pickups sound great. It's an excellent guitar. I'd put this up against anything that Squier or Fender make, and, you know, maybe it would fall short of the higher end Fenders, but I think this guitar would hold its own overall. It's an excellent guitar. I also bought an acoustic guitar from Xavier. Where is it here? There we go. I bought this one, and this is probably the best acoustic guitar I own. Honestly, it's spruce top, rosewood sides and back. Rosewood. I think it's laminated rosewood, but at $200. It was like $370 for the one with the solid rosewood sides and back, but sounds great, you know? That one's pretty well in tune. This one stays in tune really, really well. Excellent tuners, really good tuning stability, sounds great, amazing guitar. This one was $200. Right, I got a case with it, and with the case and shipping, the whole thing came out to about $300. Which they also give you $10 off a case if you're buying a guitar. And I did. I bought the case with this one. I didn't with the electric one, but Xavier, they make electrics, they make acoustics, and their stuff is absolutely top-notch. Unbelievably good. So are they the best manufacturer of budget guitars, right? Well, the Harley Bentons came set up pretty good, and the Xaviers came set up pretty good. I made a mild adjustment to the acoustic. I mean, it was set up great. It just wasn't to my personal liking. You know what I mean? I wanted the action just a hair higher, a little less, you know, I play harder. You know, you get string buzz if the action's real low. So anyway, next let's talk about Grote. They sell their stuff on Amazon. It's a good guitar. It had a couple issues, right? When I got it, this was about $200. It's an excellent guitar, but the switch was a little bit loose. Like, you had to tap on it to get the neck pickup to come on. I fixed that. The pots were a little bit loose. I had to take the knobs off and tighten them. Had to intonate it, adjust the bridge. I mean, at $200, you expect to have to do a thing or two. Except I got that Xavier Telecaster for $200, and I didn't have to do anything to that. It was perfect. So, Grote, are they a contender for best budget guitars? I mean, hey man, this is one of the cheaper hollow bodies out there. I gotta say that. Harley Benton makes hollow bodies. They cost a good bit more. So does Xavier. They cost a bit more. For a hollow body like this, $200 is an excellent price, and I didn't have to do that much to it. I didn't have to adjust the truss rod or anything. Just the intonation, the action, and tighten a couple things up. That was it. So, I mean, is it worth it? It's $200. And we got to take into account it is a hollow body electric. Those cost more. So, okay. We have Grote. We have Firefly, right? Now, Firefly also has hollow bodies, like my Grote, that are just about the same as the Grote. And this is their solid body, their Les Paul style solid body that I bought. This was also about $200, you know, set neck, good quality guitar, just like with the Grote. Firefly and Grote seem to be about the same quality. I suspect they come off the same assembly line. And it was the same kind of things. Didn't have to tighten anything down, but I did have to adjust the intonation and the action. Just a couple small adjustments. Didn't have to adjust anything with the truss rod or anything. On both this and the Grote, the neck is pretty good. The frets are pretty level and all. They're good quality guitars. So, I mean, $200 for a decent quality Les Paul, right? That's a good deal. Definitely a good deal. I mean, all of these are excellent, excellent guitars. So what do we got next? I ordered the cheapest of the cheap out there, and that would be Glary. I got their Burning Fire. It's $100 with free shipping. I mean, come on, man, $100 with free shipping. That's an amazing deal. But as it is with amazing deals, they do come with a little bit of a cost, and that cost happened to be I had to make adjustments to the truss rod and the action and a couple other things just to get it to where I didn't have dead spots on the neck. Now, that's not all their guitars. Some people tell me they get them and they're just fine right out of the box, but mine had some dead spots, right? It's a fairly well-built guitar, but took a little bit of work to make it really playable. But at $100, all right, you're going to have to learn how to work on a guitar a little bit, but sounds good, plays good for $100. Okay, $100 guitar. You got a learning curve with adjusting some stuff, but are they the best budget guitar out there? Does the price make the difference? I mean, $100 is really cheap, man. Especially for something that looks pretty cool. I don't know if I would say that that's a guitar that would stand up on if you were playing a lot of gigs. Maybe it would, maybe it wouldn't. Who else we got? We've got Hard Luck Kings. Now these guys, I reviewed this recently. This is their Bombshell. It's like the Stratocaster type guitar. And I gotta say, the fit and finish is amazing. It's pretty much immaculate. This thing looks great. The paint job is amazing. I got the setup on it. With the setup and the shipping, this came out to about $300. The guitar was $200. Shipping is a bit much from them, and get the setup. So really, this is a $300 guitar. But for $300, I got a guitar that's set up unbelievably well. Plays amazing. Sounds great. This is a premium guitar. I would expect a guitar like this 20 years ago. A guitar like this would cost you $800. And now, I got it for $300. So does that make them the best budget guitar manufacturer? Well, obviously I'm not even getting into everybody because I haven't bought everybody's guitar. I haven't got something from Donner or Ivy or James or one, you know, there are a lot of them I haven't checked out. And, you know, maybe eventually I'll get around to trying out all of them. What I would have to say, in my humble opinion, probably the best quality guitar I have here, it's hard to say. The Hard Luck Kings guitar is definitely up there. And they do make acoustics. They don't have any on there right now, but I've seen them in the past. Almost bought one, and, you know, they look really good. My favorites, if I'm being just dead honest, the ones that I think were the best right out of the box, electric guitar-wise, are the Hard Luck Kings Bombshell, the Harley Benton SC, and the Xavier Telecaster. Those are the ones I thought were just the best right out of the box. And they're all, you know, two of them were around $300, and the Xavier was a little over $200 shipped and everything. The best acoustic, by far, is the Xavier, with the Harley Benton 12-string right behind it. That Harley Benton 12-string is incredible quality. So, you know, I got three brands that I would say are contenders for the, quote, best, right? But you do have to consider with Firefly and Grote, they're really excellent guitars for the money, especially considering the types of guitars they are, tend to be more expensive, especially the hollow body. Hollow bodies tend to cost a bit more. And with Grote and Firefly, they don't. So I guess the best depends on your taste, what it is you want, and what kind of budget you have. And isn't that the big thing there, right? When I started out collecting a lot of these guitars, I was looking at what can I afford, right? So I wanted a really good 12-string. I bought the more expensive one. I bought the one that's like 200 and, I guess 220, 230, something like that, instead of the one that's like 110. I ponied up the extra dough to get the better one. And I got my kit guitar with it because I wanted a new electric guitar, but since I spent more on the acoustic, I got the kit and put it together myself for the electric, right? Some of them I've bought just because I had the money and just present to myself, right? I bought a number of guitars this year because in the last year, because the government keeps giving us stimulus checks. So, I mean, yeah, man, that Xavier, the Telecaster here, let's see this one, and the Xavier acoustic, those are Those were bought with my stimulus check. So if you got the money, and the government's giving out money, you got the money. If you want a Telecaster, if you want a Les Paul, if you want a Stratocaster, whatever kind of guitar it is, look around. But all of these are excellent brands to consider, to check out. I can't say which one is the best. I can't even say for me, because like I said, my favorites span several different brands. So hey, I would say you should go out there and find the one you like best, right? But obviously there are plenty of good options, whether it's acoustic or electric or whatever style it is, for $300 or less. And go out there and find you one, man, right? Hey, I love you guys. Subscribe to my channel, and there's going to be more good content like this. I hope it's good content. Tell me if it's good content. Is it good? Do you like it? Anyway, I love you guys. I'll be doing more guitar reviews in the future. Hey, peace out. Bye-bye, baby.